Holiday clusterfuck. Citizens gather together to run amok. Bucks flying everywhere, folks pulling out their hair. People are waving while paying with great despair. If we don't fill winter with dollar bills, then your depression peaks on top. We'd rather have stress than to...
Season greetings, everybody. NTC Jr. here, and it's Christmas Day. Time to look at another memorable classic and go, yeah, still good to this day. We're doing Star Christmas!
It's a pony kind of Christmas in every color shade, all around the world.
All the nostalgia, all the memories, all the high cost it took to get it, but it was worth it. Now, if you guys are wondering what my thoughts were on the other Christmas specials, I thought they were good, not great, but decent. Heck, I even thought the same thing about the VeggieTales Best Christmas Gift. You may be good as Mr. Nezzer, David Man, but you're not Phil Vischer good. Okay, I'm getting off topic. You know, out of all the Christmas episodes I have to see in this show, this one really sticks to me, and this is the one I keep watching over and over and over again. What's that? You want to know why? Well, you're here, aren't you? You literally clicked on a video about a literal teenager criticizing talking vegetables telling a Christmas Bible story. Here's the review.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
And hundreds of children go running to their mommies because of this face Larry made. Don't think I didn't notice you, Larry. The power of freeze frames! Anyway, the story begins with our two main characters, Cavis Abbeyfart and Millard Phelps. They're two workers who just wants to do good in London town. But Cavis sees this as an opportunity to teach all of London to love. In other words, it's that one line from Michael Jackson's Man in the Mirror.
If you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself, then make a change.
It'll be great, sir. Thank you again, sir. I don't know how we can repay you, sir.
Don't worry, I'll think of something. So long, Cavis. Millward?
Goodbye, Uncle Nezzer.
Wait a minute. Mr. Nezzer is Larry's uncle in this? This changes my whole perspective of Larry's family. But I bet he is a worthy uncle to fight battles for his own nephew. Because he ain't afraid of a challenge, like that time he out-farted Mr. Lunt.
Hi there.
How you doing?
So we meet Paul Grape's character, Seymour Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Looks like I'm gonna have to look this up on the phone. Alright. Seymour Schwenk. This is gonna be hard for me to say this throughout the entire review. So, looks like I'm just gonna have to call him something else. But what to call him?
Are you Tony Stank?
That'll do. Tony Stank it is. Thank you, Stanley. Wait, how are you alive? And more appear. How do you appear? Okay. The less I question about the show, the better. So Tony Stank shows them his new rocket car. Actually, to be fair, that rocket car is freaking awesome. I would want that right now. Anyway, he shows them that, and Mirrod's impressed. But Cavis gets a little testy with Mirrored about the play.
Look at that poster over there.
That poster?
Yes, Millward, that poster. What does it say?
The Princess and the Plumber, a musical spectacular.
Uh-huh. And what does it say under the title, Millward?
By Cavis Abbeyfart and Millward Phelps. That's us.
Yes, that's us, Millward. And when does it say the show opens?
Christmas Eve. Just 3 days.
That's right, Millward. The show opens in 3 days. But there's a little problem with that, Millward, isn't there?
Problem?
You haven't finished writing it yet!
Larry, you have a show coming up in 3 days, and you haven't finished writing it yet. Katie Patterson, help me out here.
No! No!
We get the appearance of Miss Effery Pickery, played by Madame Blueberry, as she's literally in Cavis's office right now, and he's gonna tell her the play.
A sad princess and a kindly plumber, and the power of love. You see, on the night before Christmas, the princess's sink backs up, and so, of course, she calls the plumber. Now, unbeknownst to the plumber, the princess's pipes are magic pipes. So, as he's working on them on Christmas Eve,
he is visited by the 4 fairy peas of Christmas.
Oh, we are the fairy peas, we like to eat strawberry cheese. Oh, we are the fairy peas of Christmas.
Oh, that's a good one.
and the sugar plumber fairy. Get it?
Hey, this could actually be a great viewing.
The Royal Theater has electric lights too.
On the scenery?
Can you do that?
Oh, yeah.
Immediately lost. Electric lights on the scenery. I'm sensing some very similar fire hazards later on. Oop, spoilers. Dang it. I gotta stop doing that. But before we move on, I like to talk about something here. It's just the songs, and the jokes. The jokes get a lot of laughs out of me, and the songs are just as catchy as heck. I can even sing it like, this is our big break. We're gonna dance again, it's our big break, just like opening night. Ice was singing that a million times. Well, not as much as my brother playing the beginning of Jimmy Oaf. Yes, yes, Shawnee, if you're watching this, you know who you are. But I can't help.
Jimmy the Elf, we love to say to you.
All we need for opening night is the prince. He comes, he sees it, he gives it a good word. We're a hit. We got it made. We don't need an audience. We just need the prince. And unless we hear otherwise, he's coming.
I'll get it. Hello? Prince Frederick? Oh, hi. Yes? You do? You will? You are? You won't? I see. All right. Goodbye. That was the prince.
And?
He loved our work on the dental wax ads, but he's always been a fan of the star. He'll be in the front row at the church pageant. He's not coming.
No, but it could be. Huh? It's our only chance to save the show, to teach London to love. We've got to make everything more spectacular. We need bigger songs, bigger sets, and most of all, lots more lights.
Oh no! Bob's turning into the VeggieTales version of the Joker! Fight it, man! We can't have you kill off Larry!
Okay, from the top.
Thank you, sir, for coming, for I think I have a leak.
Show me where the trouble is. I'd like to take a peek.
Here beneath the counter is a place where you will find the trouble.
I'd like to fix it on the double.
Great, great. Not bad, huh?
Not bad at all. It could be bigger, though. How are we doing on the lights, Seymour? Well, I got more lights, but there's no more room on the scenery. Who says we can only put them on the scenery?
Cavis, Tony Stank literally just laughed nervously at the that's a big gigantic sign of saying don't do what you're about to do. But this scene does make up for it.
Corroded, the water won't drain. Your toilet exploded. You're flushing in vain.
Okay, I need Jimmy in every theater show, just starring Jimmy Gore. That would make it. Long story short, the prince won't come to their show unless they have a Star of Christmas. So Cavis decides to literally steal. Yeah, I know he said borrow, but I'm just gonna say steal the star from the church pageant, which results in a very hilarious chase scene with them and Moya the Destroyer. Moya the Destroyer. That's actually really, really, really funny. Which results them in getting in a crash and hurting themselves. But according to them, the show must go on, so they run it one more time. But because of all the lights, the building got burned just like I said it would. I rule. But yeah, but I also want to talk about one quick detail. It's this scene. Yeah, what Cavis with the fire in his eyes? Yeah, after all this hard work, when you feel for this character, you definitely feel for him. Yeah, it's like so heartbreaking with the music playing, the fire and turtle in his eyes. That is a great attention to detail, and that is a genius move. But that won't save him, as both Cavis and Mirrored landed them in the pokey. Okay, I gotta wrap this up. Cavis and Mirror get saved by Reverend and Edmund Gilbert, which takes them a long time to get to the pageant, which they can't make it in time. But unfortunately, Tony Stank happens to be here right on time with his rocket car. And here's the second best part of the episode. Mirrored literally driving the rocket car, with hilarious hijinks ensue.
Watch it! Look out! Turn! I don't know if I have to move this thing left to turn left or right to turn left!
You don't know how to steer it?
I forgot to ask!
Ah! Milward! Wagon!
Left! All right! The left!
Milward! Another wagon! Miss it this time!
I think I got it! Not bad, huh?
Milward!
Milward! The bank! I can't see anything! Look, we're bankers!
Ah! Look at that! Ah! Okay, we're okay. Everyone okay back there? Ah! Good.
A few moments later.
It's gonna be beautiful. And that's called breaking and entering.
Okay, long story short again, the pageant goes off really swimmingly, but they had to pay Mr. Nezzer back for the theater tour by working in his factory. Huh, nice reference to the sequel. And yes, and they thought they stole the Star of Christmas, but according to Moyer, they stole the turtle of Dobeskik? Huh, guess Larry was right, it does look like a turtle. So yeah, all's well that should end well. But except there's one more thing they have to do first.
Oh come, Emmanuel, and ransom captive Israel, that mourns in lonely exile here, until the Son of God appear.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Pincher.
Rejoice.
So that was Star of Christmas. How was it in my opinion? Still a really great VeggieTales episode, but the best Christmas episode of the show. I mean, where do I begin? The writing was great, the songs were great, the atmosphere was great, the characters were great, even the emotional moments were great. I can watch this a million times and never get tired of it. Now, the one problem I have is Cavis beating it over his head, like stealing the star and literally putting lights on the scenery and costume. That's a little too much. But beside that, a pretty good Christmas episode. No, the best Christmas episode of VeggieTales. And if I had to give this episode a final score, it would have to be a 9.8. So yeah, this will definitely lighten you up in the Christmas spirit. And if anyone else is feeling down in this Christmas season, check this out. I hope it helps. Well guys, that's pretty much it. Let me know in the comments below what do you want me to review next. Subscribe to Baseball Sam 2 and Nostalgia Critic Juniors because they brought me the NTC Junior. So like I said, that's it. Thank you guys for watching and forevermore. I'm the NTC Junior, and have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And insert ogre pun here. Okay, next time we're doing Shrek the 3rd. In other words, it's that one line from Michael Jackson's Man in the Mirror.
Do it again.
Why?
Yeah, I'm you said my neck goes. It was only got a stutter. Do it again.
I can't believe I messed up. Dang it, Sean, your dramaticness just made me laugh. Why'd you have to speak about Michael Jackson like that, Shawnee? Why?
Come on. Did I mess up his name or something?
Seriously, you made me laugh. You made me laugh now. You don't even say anything.
You just said Michael Jackson's name wrong.
Quiet.
Jimmy the Elf, we love to say to you.